up, beautiful people? This is your girl Nikki with Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats, and welcome back to part 2 of my Thanksgiving edition. So for part 2 of my Thanksgiving edition, I'm going to be making 2 dishes for you all. One, I'm going to be showing you how I made my vegan Wellington. Yes, it's going to consist of puff pastry as well as a plant-based chorizo-style sausage, in which I'm going to grind up and show you how to do that. Add a little onions and add a little pepper, green peppers, that is. On top of that, not only did I add some spinach, but I also wanted to add some garlic cheese spread, which is also plant-based. You know, I guess the pinwheels actually set up something for me because I wanted to kind of continue out that process. And last but not least, I actually decided to take on this smoky and robust plant-based Italian prosciutto deli slices. Yes. You guys, this Wellington is loaded with flavor. It has a lot going on, but you know what? I decided that I wanted to make my very own special Wellington. I mean, after all, it is Thanksgiving, so why not just go all out and just put the works into the dishes that we love the most? And the second dish I'm actually making is a Thanksgiving wild rice. So I decided to jazz up this wild rice and wait till you guys see all the delicious ingredients that goes into my wild rice. All right, you lovely people, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it in so I can show you how to put together my version of vegan Wellington and my Thanksgiving wild rice. One last thing, make sure towards the end of the video, after my taste test, stay tuned because I have just a couple of announcements to make to you as well. All right, lovely people, I'm gonna take my chorizo-style plant-based sausages by Sweet Earth. I absolutely love this brand. There's 4 sausages in 1 pack. I'm gonna place them inside my food processor for about 30 seconds until they're nicely grounded. Take a look. Next, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of olive oil inside of my cast iron skillet and add my freshly diced onions and green peppers to the mix as well. I'm going to simply stir until my onions begin to caramelize and cook down. Then I'm going to add my grounded up chorizo to my onions and peppers and mix it very well until it's nicely blended and well seasoned. Ooh, it looks so yummy. After thawing out my puff pastry until it's moldable, now I'm simply sprinkling some flour on top of my puff pastry, and I'm using my rolling pin so I can go ahead and just simply mold out my puff pastry so that it's long enough and wide enough for me to build out my vegan Wellington. And I gotta tell you all, I really like working with the puff pastries because it's so easy and flexible. You just add a little bit of flour, take a little bit of time to be able to roll out your puff pastry with some patience, and voila! Alright, so now I'm taking my Kite Hill soft spreadable cheese, which is plant-based. It's a fresh garlic and herb spread, and I'm simply just spreading it out all on top of my puff pastry. It's going to serve as the base of my vegan Wellington. You can add whatever you like, but I just wanted to do something a little bit different and add a little bit of spreadable cheese to my Wellington. And why not continue to be creative with my Wellington? I decided to add some smoky and robust plant-based prosciutto deli slices to the mix as well. The name of the brand will be in the description box. And as you can see, it's just enough slices for me to be able to lay out for my Wellington. Next, I'm using half of a 12-ounce frozen spinach pack that I simply thawed out earlier. And I also removed the excess water. So I didn't use all the spinach, and you'll get the correct measurements in the description box. I just wanted to simply add that to my cream cheese as well as my prosciutto. And now I have me some greens, some spinach. Last but not least, I'm adding my chorizo mix with my onions and bell peppers. And I wish you all could smell it because it smells so delicious. Yeah, I like that new creative concept. It smells so delicious. We know that you actually have to taste something in order for it to be delicious, but it smells so delicious. So let me just go ahead and use that, you guys. And as you can see, I simply just use 4 layers of fillings to build out my vegan Wellington, and that's it. Now I'm going to just simply fold in both of the ends as well as the sides, and I want to make sure that I get it really good, and it's actually really cooperative, the puff pastry. This is why I really like working with it. Look how easy it was for me to be able to fold it out. Looks like a big old burrito. So once I have it nicely sealed, I'm simply just adding me a little bit of non-stick vegetable spray and some melted butter with some fresh thyme that I had, as well as flipping it on the other side and just adding a little bit extra melted vegan butter and thyme. And as you can see, I'm giving my vegan Wellington a nice bath with the vegan melted butter just because I want a nice golden crust and I want that flavor once I actually slice it and bite into it. Ooh, look how it turned out, you guys. 400 degrees for 40 minutes. Oh, you guys, doesn't my vegan Wellington look delish? Oh my goodness. Not only that, doesn't it remind you of like a pizza puff? You guys already know what time it is. Stay tuned. Alrighty then. How many of you all actually like cooking with leeks? I do. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to cut the top portion of the leeks off because you don't need the top dark green part. Cut the little bottom white part where the base is, and then simply just cut in the middle 2 halves. And then I'm going to just simply cut like crescent moon slices, if that makes sense. And I'm just going to simply make them nice and thin all across, and these are going to bring and open up a nice aromatic flavor to my Thanksgiving wild rice. Now I'm simply going to just take my sliced leeks and put them inside a bowl of water to remove any excess debris that may be there. And then I'll dry them. And once they're dried, then I'm going to simply put them inside the skillet. I'm going to add me a little bit of olive oil and simply start cooking those bad boys. Ooh, they're sizzling already. And I must tell you, the aroma is really starting to open up. Now I'm going to add me some diced up carrots and add them to my leeks as well, and just mix them like so. This is going to give my wild rice a nice natural flavor. Now here I have a blended of fresh herbs. All the fresh herbs is going to be listed in the description box. That's going to add to the flavor of my wild rice as well. Up next, I'm adding me 2 small boxes of rice-a-roni long grain wild rice, minus the seasoning, which I threw out. And I'm simply going to add that to my mix already. And I'm going to actually allow this to be able to cook and brown out. Next, I'm going to add me some vegetable broth. I really didn't measure it, you all, but I'm simply just getting a feel of the ratio of making sure I have enough broth inside with a little bit of salt. So if you're not too sure, you could just simply just fill yourself by adding a little broth at a time and mixing until your actual broth starts to evaporate. Now I decided to add some everything but bagel seasoning, which is purely optional because it has garlic salt in it, a pinch of some chipotle flakes, as well as some cranberries. Yeah, dry cranberries. And what would a wild rice be without a little couple of drops of white wine? I'm going to mix this nice blend with my white wine. Oh, and I did add me some golden raisins to the mix as well. Yeah, some sun-made golden raisins. You can see them. You see them? There they go. Hey, what's up, beautiful people? Okay, it is time for the taste test. So let's go ahead and get it in. All right, here we go. So I present to you guys, this is my vegan Wellington. So I'm going to hold it like this so it doesn't slide. Let's see, can y'all see this? Can y'all see that? Let me see if I can bring it in a little closer for you. Yeah, that is my vegan Wellington right there. So you can see I have a nice crust right here, nice puff pastry. And the recipe is going to be in the description box. I'm simply just going to cut this. All right. And this consists of my chorizo with my onions and peppers, as well as my spinach. So I have here some plant-based chorizo sausage, and I grinded it up so it's like an Italian sausage with some sauteed onions and peppers, some spinach, as well as my Kite Hill plant-based garlic cheese spread. And I have me some smoky, robust prosciutto slices. That's it, you guys. 4 layers of good old savory fillings. Without further ado, here we go. Oh my. Oh my. I need one more bite. I need one more bite. I need one more bite just to assess correctly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. One more bite. Can you guys see this? One more bite. Here we go. I need one more bite. Oh my gosh, y'all, I had a party going on in my mouth. That's why I wasn't talking, because I was processing. I was processing everything that was in there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is so freaking good. It's flavorful. If you notice throughout me cooking this dish, I didn't really put any seasonings together because the chorizo plant-based sausage alone was well seasoned by itself. I just added some onions, some green peppers, some spinach that I thawed out, and that plant-based Kite Hill garlic cheese spread. That's it. And the seasonings I felt like just came together. Only thing that you saw me do was melt some butter, okay? Some vegan butter, add some parsley, and just brush it on top of my puff pastry. That's it, you guys. This is so delicious. Come packed with so much flavor. Job well done, Nikki. Sometimes you gotta pat your own self on the back. When you know that you've done well, and you're being humble about it, of course, you gotta pat yourself on the back. Job well done, Nikki. This is so good. I'm gonna finish this off camera. Now, next I have my Thanksgiving wild rice. Y'all see that? Oh my gosh, doesn't that look so pretty? It's beautiful. Look at all those colors. I'm not gonna go through what I put in it because you guys saw everything that I put in it from the video. And the recipe is gonna be in the description box. So I'm gonna try this rice for the first time. Oh my goodness. It looks so pretty. Slam dunk. Nikki nailed it. Why am I talking in the third person? I nailed it, you guys. So savory. So delicious if you want to jazz up your rice by adding some dried cranberries, some golden raisins, and a little pinch of white wine. Just a little pinch. Now what I did do is I added some extra chives that I had left over from my pinwheels on top. It gives it a delicious taste, you guys. Wow. Trying to make sure I didn't get anything in my teeth. Okay, I'm good. Washing it down with my cranberry juice. I know some of y'all thought this was some wine, but even it was red wine. They got vegan red wine, but it's not. It's cranberry juice. All right, lovely people, that's all I got for you during this Thanksgiving edition. Part 1, my pinwheels, and part 2, my vegan Wellington and my Thanksgiving wild rice. I hope you all have enjoyed this episode as much as I have enjoyed making it for you. So, just a couple of announcements. I am going to take me a small little break, just a little break. In the twinkling of an eye, your girl will be back. But I'm going to take a little time off and enjoy the holidays. So that's the first announcement. 2, while I am off, I am going to drop another video that I actually recorded a couple of weeks ago. So actually, I recorded at Plant Powered Fast Food Restaurant and interviewed the franchise owner. So make sure you look out for that video, as it will be dropping in another week. And so I'm going to actually just share that out with you all. Please, please, please go easy on your girl, because the lighting was off, and you know what? It's outside elements. So just go easy on your girl. The lighting went in and out, but the content is still there. All right, lovely people, check out my community tab, because I will be probably dropping some updates there as well. If I don't talk to you then, have a wonderful Thanksgiving. If you celebrate it, enjoy your time off. Please be safe out there. And I shall talk to you guys in the next episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats. You guys take care. Bye. Please be sure to like, comment, and share this video. Also, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Nikki's Savory Vegan Eats, and have a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.